My name is Robert McArthur, and I'm an old highway guy who has been pushing gravel and snow where it doesn't want to go for nearly 40 years. I have worked from Madigan Pass in Alaska to Red Mountain Pass in Colorado, and I have been employed alongside some very interesting people. I will say this, though, the rougher the terrain, the tougher are the folks you discover. We live and work in an ever-changing world, inevitable as death itself. It can be frustrating just trying to keep up with all the changes, surviving in an environment of perpetual motion. There are times when our administrators and managers seem intoxicated with the idea of everything new, almost to a level of obsession. Adages like, if it isn't broken, don't fix it, are in direct contrast with the popular practice of change for the sake of change. One of the fashionable buzzwords we hear a lot these days is innovation, and I'd like to take a moment to address this word as it applies to the highway maintenance industry. An innovation is the process of not just having a new idea, but executing it so that it creates value. If it is not new, then it is just an optimization. If it does not solve a meaningful problem, then it's just art. If it does not create value, then it is just an invention. What we're talking about here is problem solving. And what better place to solve problems tangibly than where the rubber hits the road? Innovation is the process of creating value by applying new solutions to meaningful problems. Those solutions can be ideas, methods, or products, but they mean nothing if they are not used in a process to solve problems. And it isn't limited to for-profit commercial context. Government agencies, as nonprofits, can be innovative too, with their value creation metrics focused on service levels. I am sure you have heard good old boys say, "We've been doing it like this for 30 years without any problems, so why should we change now?" The short answer is, don't change anything unless there is a better way that actually adds value. So, how do we facilitate this process within the hierarchical management model that we find predominantly within the highway maintenance industry? That's easy. We can enable true innovation through every employee, promoting problem solving at all levels, and reap the benefits through continuous improvement that come daily with the escalation in quality and productivity. Deming proved this process mathematically, and it has worked globally for decades. All we need is sound leadership. The Highway Maintenance Management degree available at Front Range Community College is an educational innovation. This first in the nation online program combines formal college-level general education and management courses with vocational technical training specific to the highway maintenance industry. It provides for crosswalk and prior learning assessment credit to include commercial driver's license recognition. In a market that suffers from a lack of practical leadership, this new platform is the primary step in initiating a job posting prerequisite affecting service level improvement within the transportation industry nationwide. In an effort to meet the demand, Front Range Community College has devised a process of channeling access to most any form of highway maintenance training through a single portal, providing the opportunity to gain industry-specific vocational and formal education. It is the road to sound leadership within the highway maintenance industry.